Whoa, yeah, yeah. Mr. Jackson story time. Yeah, we back again. Real story, real vibes. Tell a friend. Reaction. History live. Lessons every night. Sit back, tune in. Yeah, the vibe feel right.
Jay and Sam had been together for years. They had built a strong relationship, talked about their future, and even started planning their wedding. Everyone around them believed they were the perfect couple. Jay loved Sam with all his heart. He was already looking at engagement rings and dreaming about starting a family together. Sam smiled every day, but she was hiding a secret that could destroy everything. One afternoon, Sam took a pregnancy test, positive. Instead of feeling excited, fear filled her heart. The baby wasn't Jay's. She had made a mistake and didn't know how to tell the man who loved her. Instead of confessing, she decided to keep the truth hidden. Sam called her best friend, April. After hearing everything, April sat there speechless. "Sam, you have to tell Jay." Sam shook her head. "No, I'm just going to let him believe it's his." April couldn't believe what she was hearing. "That's wrong. It'll be fine. He'll never know." April didn't agree, but she also didn't want to get involved in someone else's relationship. She went home hoping Sam would eventually do the right thing. Days turned into weeks. April couldn't sleep. Every time she closed her eyes, she thought about Jay. She had known Jay almost as long as she'd known Sam. Jay had always treated everyone with respect. Knowing someone that good was about to be tricked into raising another man's child made her sick. Dark circles formed under her eyes. She stopped smiling. The guilt became heavier every single day. One afternoon, April went grocery shopping. As she reached for a cart, "Hey, April!" She turned around. It was Jay. Jay smiled. April forced herself to smile back. They talked for a few minutes. Jay mentioned how excited he was about marrying Sam. That was the moment. April knew she couldn't stay silent anymore. April looked at Jay. "I need to tell you something." Jay's smile disappeared. April took a deep breath. "Sam is pregnant." Jay smiled again. "What? Really?" April slowly shook her head. "But the baby isn't yours." Jay froze. He couldn't speak. April told him everything Sam had confessed. She apologized through tears. "I know she's my friend, but I couldn't let this happen to you." Jay thanked her for being honest. He left without saying another word. That evening, Jay walked into the house acting like everything was normal. Sam came running over with a huge smile. "I've got amazing news." She handed Jay the positive pregnancy test. "We're having a baby." She hugged him tightly. "And it's yours." Jay hugged her back, but inside his heart was breaking. He already knew the truth. For several days, Jay acted like nothing had happened. He watched Sam continue the lie. She talked about baby names. She talked about the wedding. She talked about their future. Every lie hurt him more than the last. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore. Jay looked Sam in the eyes. "Stop lying." Sam froze. "I already know." She looked confused. "Know what?" "I know that baby isn't mine." Silence filled the room. April told me everything. Sam's face instantly changed. "She what?" The argument exploded. Voices echoed through the house. Jay pointed toward the bedroom. "It's over. Pack your things. You can't stay here anymore." Sam realized she had lost everything. With nowhere else to go, Sam packed her clothes and moved back in with her parents. She couldn't stop thinking about one thing, April. She drove straight to April's house. Sam confronted April. "Why would you tell him?" April didn't back down. "I couldn't sleep. It was eating me alive. I've never seen somebody do something that cruel. Jay has always been a good person. He's my friend too. I couldn't watch you trap him into raising another man's child." Sam called April every name she could think of. The The friendship ended that day. Neither one of them ever spoke again. Eventually, word spread throughout town. People found out Sam had been pregnant by another man while planning to marry Jay. The gossip became overwhelming. People whispered whenever she walked by. Embarrassed and heartbroken, Sam eventually moved away to start over somewhere else. Months later, April went grocery shopping again. As fate would have it, she bumped into Jay once more. This time they smiled. They talked for nearly an hour. April apologized again. "I should have told you sooner." Jay smiled. "No, you saved me. You did what a real friend would do. I'll always respect you for that." Jay hesitated. "I need to tell you something." April looked nervous. "After everything happened, I couldn't stop thinking about you." April smiled. "I've been thinking about you too." Neither one expected this moment, but both of them had been hiding the same feelings. Jay asked April out. Their first date felt natural. Months later, they became a couple. A year later, Jay proposed. April happily said yes. They eventually got married, had 2 beautiful children, and built a peaceful life together based on honesty and trust. Years later, Sam was scrolling through social media. Suddenly, she saw wedding pictures, family vacation photos, birthday celebrations, Jay, April, their children, a happy family. Sam stared at the screen. Tears rolled down her face. She realized she hadn't just lost a relationship. She had lost the future she could have had. One lie had cost her everything. Sometimes the truth hurts, but a lie can destroy an entire future. Real friends don't always tell you what you want to hear. Sometimes they tell you what you need to hear. Honesty builds trust. Lies eventually come to light. What would you have done if you were April? Would you have stayed out of it because it wasn't your business? Or would you have told Jay the truth before it was too late? Let me know in the comments how you think this situation would have gone.
Jackson story time, yeah, we back again. Real stories, real vibes, tell a friend, reaction. History, life lessons every night. Sit back, tune in, yeah, the vibe feel right. Rip hop, drum, percets, story effects. Confident video, the drinking, rap with storytelling. Yeah, the vibe feel right. MrJackson's story.